minute. Who are you?
That's me. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm back and blonde. Let's not address my hair. Today I'm here for a new video, which is just a simple idea I had. I'm not really doing anything that I can show yet.
Let's just have some surprises for Christmas.
But because I don't really have anything that I can show publicly, I had this idea of playing The Sims. I know I told you some videos ago that I was gonna play The Sims anyway, so here you have it. This is the video. You might have already seen this on the YouTubes. A lot of people are doing it, especially the YouTubers that are Sim players. What I want to do is to build a house based on a shape, and for that I'm gonna use the random word generator to give me a word, and I'm gonna build a house around that. But I have to build a house that is designed especially for and by an artist. So it has to have anything that we would need to work and to be a professional visual artist. Which would be either a basement or an attic or some place that they could turn into a home studio. They always say you shouldn't live where you work, but let's just ignore that for now. Because it's a house for me, I'm also gonna make it colorful. Like really obnoxiously colorful and just overall special. I think these are the main things that I want to achieve. So without any further ado, let's just go straight into the random word generator. Here we have it. I put number of words, 1, word type nouns, and right now we have resolution. I hope we get a better one. And 1, 2, 3, comparison, no, river, no, refrigerator. I mean, it's gonna be a simple shape if I do a refrigerator. So no. Anxiety, no. Contribution, no. Basis, no. Psychology, no. Bread. I can do bread. That could be a cool one. Okay, let's go with bread. Here I am waiting for a house to be built for me. I'm filthy rich.
Give me your money!
And this is all the space that I have to build in. So the word is bread. My first idea was to make a basic loaf of bread. So you have this and then you would have different things. This would be it. I know it's a really weird shape, but I thought it could work. Maybe if I make this bigger. And this was my initial idea. I'm kind of getting used to it now. It looks good for a house that's shaped like bread. I don't know if this could be a good idea. Let me see what looks like bread. I'm gonna give it these stripes. I don't really know why, but I think it needs it. I'm spending so much time on a roof. It could have like sesame seeds. If this doesn't look like a loaf of bread, I don't know what does. Moving on to the rest of the house, I'm gonna pick a wallpaper that kind of looks like bread as well. This looks like bread. Does it? Well, it kind of does. I'm gonna put it on a foundation just because I don't like to see houses that aren't in a foundation in The Sims. What an ugly house. For a door that kind of resembles bread, I'm just gonna put this door. And obviously we gotta have a door for Sammy. Now let's give me a porch just because I can afford it. What about a wraparound? That could be good. Let's put some columns. I think any column is good. Maybe this one looks a bit more like bread because it's got the rocks and the rocks kind of look like bread. I've said bread so many times. Are they evenly spaced? No. Do I care? Probably not. So I've gone ahead and worked on this porch a little bit so it looks a bit more nice. And I put some flowers on top. I think it looks gorgeous. Absolutely amazing.
Show-stopping, spectacular, never the same, totally unique, completely not ever been done before.
And let's be honest, if I was this wealthy, I would have someone to take care of my flowers for me. Now, for windows, I'm just gonna give them some simple windows that match the door. Okay, we've got the house, I think. The floor plan took me quite a while to make, but here it is. I cut it out because I don't think you need to see me struggling. Here we have the kitchen. Here we have the hallway slash welcome room slash dining room. This is my room, my bedroom, and this is a small toilet. Here you can see grass. It's because I tried to do a split level. Okay, this clearly doesn't work. I'm just gonna go straight ahead and push this all the way here. So this is it, and here you can see the stairs to the basement where my studio is gonna be, which is not that smart because you don't really have any air or any conditions or anything, but then again, most artists don't really have conditions in their studios. I really like this floor style, so I'm just gonna put it all over the house. And let's start by furnishing the kitchen. I'm rich, so I'm gonna use any of the counters that I want. I really like these counters, and let's see if they have the colors of bread, and I guess they do. This could be it. I'm not sure how this is gonna work. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna meet at any point, but we'll pretend they do, you know? We'll pretend they do. Because the other layout wasn't working, I just decided to put this like this. I'm gonna give myself the best sink ever, which is this one. And then, oh no, I have to put the sink here actually. Let's give me 2 sinks. And I have to take this off because I need one of these, the best one. Here you have a fridge, and then could I maybe fit a table in here? Let me look for a really small table that I could fit here. Let's try this one. Because I live by myself, I could just give me one chair, like one sad little chair. That's not too bad, actually. Wait, what if I put the fridge? What if I put it here, actually? And I put this maybe here, and then it fits another chair. I'm pretty sure this doesn't work, but you know, I did my best. It's not that bad of a kitchen, to be honest. It really isn't. What should I put on the walls? I like this wallpaper, but because this is a bread house, it needs to look like bread. So I guess the one that looks more like bread is this one. So unfortunately, I guess it's gonna have to be that one. Well, this one kind of looks like bread, and it's a bit more pleasing to the eye. For the floor, I'm just gonna put tiles as well. You know what? I actually like the black tile, so I'm just gonna leave it like that and forget this is a bread house. But because we need to put something in the kitchen that is bread, I'm just gonna look for bread. Breadfruit tree? What is a breadfruit tree? Is this a tree that gives you bread?
No, you're stupid, bread face. A breadfruit is a species of flowering tree in the mulberry and jackfruit family.
I'm just gonna put it here because it says bread anyway. Can I have something like a rug that looks like bread? This kind of looks like bread, actually, you know what I mean? Moving on to the living room. We obviously need a couch. This looks like bread. That is a pretty ugly living room. You know what they say, rich people don't really have taste. Now, I need a TV, and a pretty big one. Where should I put it? Maybe if I take the window away, I can put this TV, which is too much for me. I'll give you that. If I ever have a house, I'd never have a TV like that, but it's fantasy. And then a rug again that looks like bread. Well, it does have to look like bread, but I also said I wanted a colorful house. Okay, I'm gonna give myself this yellow rug, and then because we're not talking about bread anymore, I'm gonna give myself colorful couches. This looks like a circus. I need some art as well, like some sculptures or anything. Is this a vase? A vase? You see, I would never have a vase in my house just because I'm dangerous, to be honest. I would break this in no time. And if I get another one and I size it down, maybe, just maybe, I could have 2 vases that I could possibly break. For the wallpaper, we can have a really strong color like this blue. That hurts my eyes, but it looks good. I like it. I don't know if I should put more colors instead of just this blue. Maybe I could have a green wall, and maybe in here we could have, I think I'm gonna go with yellow. Yeah, I'm gonna put yellow here. Okay, I think that's gonna be it. Let's work on the dining room now. I need a big table so I can work on there because it's not like I'm gonna have guests. I just need some space to work in. Don't ask me what's going on with this wall. I don't know what's going on. It just went black on me. I need decorations here. I need like a painting for this wall. I'm just gonna put that there. I don't think I've ever built such an ugly house. Let's move on to the toilet. I've had to readjust it because it didn't fit anything in it. And let's see what we need. We need a shower. I think any shower is good. I'm not that picky with showers. We need a sink, obviously. Which one is a good sink? I kind of like this one. Oh, there's an orange one. So yeah, this is gonna be it. Do I have a brown toilet that looks like bread? Oh, I actually do. That's it for bread. I think this is gonna be it for the toilet. There's not a lot I can do. Maybe a rug? Well, since Christmas is just around the corner, why not put this rug? Moving on to the room, what color do I want my room to be? My room is currently green. I think my room is this green right now, like my actual room. Now, for the bed, I need a big size twin bed. Which one of these reminds me of bread? I'm just gonna have 2 dresses because I can. I'm rich. and a mirror, like a full-length mirror, because I don't have that in real life and I miss it so hard. You don't really know how much you need a full-length mirror until you don't have one. I need an office space, the best computer money can buy, and then let me give myself a rug just because I deserve it. That is an ugly room. Wow. Now for the most important part, my studio. Let's put as many lights as money can buy. Let's put lights. I'm a sculptor, but The Sims doesn't really have many sculpting things. I think they do have a woodworking table. Let me give myself a punching bag because I need that sometimes. I could give myself a karaoke machine as well. So when I'm tired, I just go to my karaoke machine. Here it is, the woodworking table. That's not a bad thing to have, but I don't really use it. And then what color should my studio be? You don't really want a lot of color in your studio. Oh, what about this blue? You don't really want a lot of color in your studio. That is a strong blue. Oh yeah, I'd like to have that color to work in. But as I was saying, you don't really want a lot of color in your studio walls so you can have a clearer vision of what you're doing, and so you can also photograph your work in a good light. Oh, I could have like a photography studio as well. That's well thought. I only have cameras, so I think what I'm gonna do here is give myself a blank space with white walls. Can I have a green screen wall? No, I think we do have a green screen actually. Yeah, we do have a green screen. Oh, but it's, wow. What else do I need? Maybe a fish tank. That could be good. I'm just gonna put the fish tank here just to distract myself. Let's give me some corkboards all over the place because they're good for you to develop your ideas, I guess. Oh yeah, another speaker. Obviously, I need speakers to work. I'm not going to paint the floor because you want concrete floors in your studio, so if they get dirty, it doesn't matter. This could be like the editing room. This was sort of what I was expecting for an artist studio in The Sims. I think that's going to be it for this room. And because the house is basically finished, I'm just going to give myself a backyard and I'll be back in a minute. I think this is the final house. Obviously, there's a lot of things that I could improve. I don't usually build like this in The Sims. I usually take a lot of time to build, but because I wanted this to be a short video, which I already know it's not gonna be, I just made some simple decisions. It does look like a loaf of bread. Let's just go inside the house and see how it looks like. So you walk into the main door and you have the dining room. You move on to the kitchen. Why not? Yeah, let's go to the kitchen. And you have a simple kitchen. It doesn't really look like a great kitchen. And the kitchen then looks out into the living room with the huge TV. It's an interesting choice of colors. And then you move on to the toilet, which is not that interesting to see. Moving on into my bedroom. Here you have the place where I live and sleep and breathe and do all the things that I usually do in a bedroom. And then you go through to the living room, and then if we go down to the basement, we have my studio, my humble studio with the fish tank and all of these things. And then the photography studio. Let's go on to the upstairs again and go through this back door that wasn't here before. And you get to my backyard, which is not that big of a deal, but it has a lot of things for Sammy, and that's what matters. I just remembered I don't really have anything for my cat, but I do love her. That is the Breadloaf house. Aww. I think that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It was stupid. I thought with this video, I'd bring back some of the fun and not so art related content to my channel. But anyway, if you did like the video, please leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what you want to see in the channel or how you felt about this video. Please share it anywhere on your social media. I really appreciate it. And before I go, I actually have a huge update. I am selling the monsters that I did on my last video on Etsy. The link for that is in the description below, so feel free to go there. And without anything else to add, be happy, keep creating, and keep your hopes up because you never know when things might happen. Bye, guys.